Hello everyone, here we are at a new location, and you might notice right off the bat the textures look a little bit more clear. I just started using Optifine, which I'm not sure why I had not used before, but it makes this Minecraft world look amazing. So here we are in a dark oak wood forest. And you can see there's already a structure here and a nice little pier. And then if we poke in here, you see some signs. We got some chests. This is for, this had some wheat in it in there. We got another portal. I hooked up another portal too, and this is just a temporary mine if we need to go get some resources. Obviously making very good use of the oak wood around here. Here's like a little backdoor area. This is awesome. And this I did not build. This is my friend Murdock, who is on right now. He started playing again. He had helped out with some other things on the server, but he just started playing again on a more regular basis. And so this is what he's starting to work on. So this is, we're going to make like another outpost base over here. So this is going to be like his main area. And for the time being, I mean, that may change in the future, but I like it. It's such a great location, and I just really enjoy the dark oak farm, or sorry, not farm, a dark oak biome. It's or forest, or I should say. It's such a great and beautiful, and I love because it's so filled with the canopy, and it's like a big just roof. And there's also, and I'll give you a little tour, so you can see here, this whole area is kind of fenced off. Big like a surrounding. Oh, you see we've got a mob spawner right there. We can make like a nice XP farm, and there's a ravine right here. We're going to do something cool with this. I'm sure we can come up with something cool. There's a horse, a piggy. Yeah, there's the animals around here are just all over the place. It's just a great place. Here's like a little bridge to go over the ravine. Just really cool stuff that he's all put in already. But what we're doing over here is we're just helping with a couple odds and ends things, and I think it is this way. Yep, this is this way. So here's a horse, and he just put up this building is brand new. Man, I just love it. Murdoch's really good. There he is working. He's really good at just taking whatever is immediately around, like, and just like whatever's in his inventory. That's like what he's got to build with, and he just makes amazing use of it. So this building is just great. I mean, turning out just like all of these logs, all of this wood, just a great. And this is going to be a horse pen. Obviously, it's not finished yet, so got some touches. And this, look at him go. This just like went up. This is just going up. Actually, I walked over there to start recording. I came back, and this was here. It's awesome. So we've got a cow farm on the move over here. So you can see the cows over here to breed, and then the babies will flow around and then come over here and then burn up and die. So, but with a cow farm, in order to breed them, you have to have some wheat. So we just have a little wheat farm going right here. So we got some wheat floating. Let me grab that real fast. And what we need to do is build a big wheat farm that can keep up with a big cow farm that we're eventually going to have. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on while he continues to build on the wheat, or on the cow farm and stuff. I'm going to make a nice big wheat farm. And so what I'm thinking is we have this lovely river right here. I think we're going to make use of it, and we're going to build the wheat farm right into this landscape. So you can see here, I actually did just a tiny bit of terraforming to kind of make this edge pretty straight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and terraform this land. So kind of maybe like right here, I'll have to cut it off. So, but yeah, like kind of like right around here, it's going to go up and back, and this is going to be like the back of our wheat farm all the way over there, and then it's going to come back down over this way. And so when you're standing over here looking across the river, you're going to see this big field of wheat. And then what you could do is, I'm not sure where we're going to have the control panel. Maybe we'll have it over here so you can have a good view of it watching. You flip a lever or push a button. All these pistons or dispensers will push out water. It'll flow down, push all the wheat, and the wheat will flow down into the river. And then we're going to put a line of hoppers in on the edge of the river. So it almost looks like it's, pushing all the wheat into the river, and then it's going to be all sucked up. And then all of those hoppers are going to lead to a item path. It's going to go underneath here, and it's going to push all those items to this other side by the cow farm over there, and then bring them up into a double chest for feeding, or double chest or two for feeding the cows. And that way, whenever, and there'll be a sorter that brings the seeds back up on the other side over there, so that, when after you harvest all the wheat and all the wheat comes down, gets collected, you just grab the seeds, go ahead and go replant it. I don't have any villagers over here, and I don't want to bring them over. I know I can make an automatic wheat farm, but I have always enjoyed making wheat farms. Wheat farm was like the first redstone contraption I ever made, and so it's kind of like my favorite. Just like Murdock really likes to build cow farms, I think that was like one of his first fun things to make. So I know, like, pretty much whenever we're on a server, Murdock makes a cow farm. I make a wheat farm, and it works out really well. So let's get to it. All right, here we are. Here's the river. As you can see, we've squared it off a little bit here. And then we have a nice, smooth landscape coming up. And I think it looks really nice. And you can see I already started putting in the water streams for the wheat. And so there is eight columns, and each column is 5 deep. I'm tempted to put some wood right here to kind of make it really easy to go up and down, maybe add a little bit more character to the wheat, and then also add a light source underneath that. And I believe that puts a light through so nothing would spawn, because if you were to come and harvest all the wheat during the night, we don't want mobs to have a nice big spawning pad to spawn on. That would not be good. So I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, the sun is setting. Speaking of mobs, and most of this stuff is not lit up, so it's a little dangerous at night. But what I will do is I'll finish up these columns, play around with a couple ideas, see what works, and then we'll be up to the redstone part. Oh, and then I need to put in hoppers along the edge here. Let's get to it. Voila! And we are done with the growing platforms. So you can see here, we have all of this tiers. So I did an 8 by 5, or sorry, so these are 5 by 5 growing pads, and there's 8 of these columns, so quite a few wheat. You see I already put in hoppers along the end here, and I put this dark oak in. We got some water streams running down to keep all of this nice and hydrated, and we've got awesome pistons to block all the water. And I just kind of did a little decorating, just kind of put some slabs around the edges, kind of got this little viewing angle so you can kind of see the redstone in there. But you know, it's like you see it from a distance, you can see like this floating thing. It kind of looks cool. I like it. And then over here I just did a little kind of spew. So this is where the redstone is going to come up from the ground, from underground. And then if you want to get up on this thing from behind here, this is a quick way. You can pretty much come at it from any direction. Just hop up on here and you're good to go. Oops, starting to get dark again. Yeah, so the next thing that we need to do is bring a redstone signal. Oh, and then I'll show you guys this real quick. Actually, I can go ahead and grab some redstone, break that redstone, see all the water just flow effortlessly down the thing. Yeah, and I really like the the Optifine, the resource pack that I have, the flowing water, it looks so much more smooth than it was before. I love it. All right, let me put the redstone back in here, power this up. It's just, you know, a repeater into this block, and then 13 redstone dust, a repeater, and then some more redstone dust. It powers all of these pistons wonderfully, and I crafted like 3 stacks of pistons. I only used like half a stack, or a little bit more than half a stack. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so what we need to do is bring a redstone signal up from, actually, you know what? This place is not all lit up. So what I've been doing is hopping in bed every time it gets night. So let's do this real quick. Boom. Overnight, we reset our, oh yeah, I know, I can only sleep here. We reset our spawn over here. That'll be nice too. And I built this little observation. So I'm assuming maybe like over here we do a little extension, or maybe just like another a little thing that you can do that brings us up just a little bit of elevation so we can see this all wonderfully. And oh, you can see right here, so here's the exact middle of the farm. So I'm thinking, yep, oh yeah, so I did it in line with that. Yeah, so I'm thinking like right around here, you'd be up here and there's a button you just press, sends the redstone signal down, over and up, releases all the pistons come down. All the, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a automated filter that will filter out the seeds and then bring the seeds back up. And I'm not sure, I think maybe I bring them back up in a chest either like over there and over there, or you know, kind of split, like the seeds go to both sides. So you know, when you're putting the seeds along here, it's like, you know, you don't have to run all the way back over here, or you don't have to run all the way back. Maybe I do one like, oh, you know what I could do is, I just had this really fun idea. Maybe I put like a little hole in the ground right here where you can go down into it, and that's like the seed area, or like the control, and then there'll be ladders for maintenance and such. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think that would be really fun to do. Maybe we'll put a couple pieces of glass so you can see it, that there's something down there. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is filter out the wheat and then bring the wheat all the way underground. I'm going to have to go grab some packed ice, make a little conveyor, and then bring the wheat. Oh, we see we have some growing right here. Bring the wheat all the way over to a chest right, like right here by this thing. And then we'll just do some dropper elevator up into a chest, or a couple double chests. Maybe we'll make like a little, in this little area, we'll like make like a little wheat hut with a couple hay bales, you know, by it. And then what we'll do is we'll have an output chest where all the wheat comes from our wheat farm. And you can take that and craft it in some wheat bales for some permanent storage and such. So, but yeah, and then you can come over here, feed the cows whenever you have the wheat. And man, moo moos. Moo, moo, moo. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to dig out all of those oops. I'm going to dig out all of those tunnels and work areas, and I'm really excited to get to that. Look at that. That's a great view. Look at all that wheat just ready to be harvested. Ready to be harvested. So we're going to go ahead and harvest this right away. Look at this. Boom. Flip the lever. Did exactly what we planned. Redstone signal goes around. Opens up the floodgates. Wheat's harvested. Let's go watch this thing in action. So you can see here, we built up a little observation deck. Rather than that little dirt pillar, just out of some simple wood. We got the redstone signal down for the button. So you can see all of our wheat and seeds falling out. Not the perfect efficiency, but that's okay. We come down here, and so you can see here, go into here. We got seeds flowing through. I'm going to pop this brick off. And this brick off. Sorry, I don't have my axe with me, so it's just an extra moment. All of the seeds and wheat come down through this hopper. And they come across. All these seeds are filtered out and put through up an item elevator and over here. and they are going to fill up these chests. And then the wheat is sent. Where are we? Yep, the wheat is sent this way. It's correct. And it comes down these hoppers. Yep, this is a lot of hoppers. I didn't have any ice on me when we first built this. So the wheat goes that way. We just got a tunnel all the way down to a item elevator, in which we will go over to shortly and show you what that is linked to. So I'm just going to quick replace this. So here we got the seeds, and then I put in this little thing for iron hoe. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. You can see I have a used one here as well. There we go. And then I grab the seeds to go and replant. I'm not going to do that right now on camera, so I'm going to come up. And so I'm going to go ahead and close this. And then let's say I was done right here. See, there's a hopper right here. I just put the iron hose back in here, and it just recycles through that chest. So then I will show you very quickly this way. And you see, since the last time I logged in, Murdock's been busy making some freaking awesome structures up in the sky. How do I get through here? Here's the thing. And yeah, you can see the chests. I mentioned the chests are like presents because it's Christmas time. So that's a fun little thing. And so here we go. Here is all of the hay bales. This is a little hay bale structure for all of the wheat come to. And so you can see right here. Well, I think this might be trapped in 37 wheat. Maybe it just hasn't made its way through yet. Oh yeah, because the seeds were filtering through first. So until all the seeds are through, the wheat won't come through. And then as soon as the wheat starts coming through, it's going to start piling up in here as well. So we're going to have a few hay bales to take back with us. Cool. Well, that is it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope it was pleasurable. And I did get a new PC in the last time that I have recorded, and I picked up some new audio mixing software. It's actually a voice meter. It's a free donationware. It works fantastic, so hopefully you will see an increase in quality from this point forward. I'm looking forward to bringing more quality to my channel. Thanks for watching.